And we're live and ready to kickstart PM72 Summit. Woohoo! Great to see many wonderful people joining us for this keynote. We have a truly action-packed stream prepared for you with more than 40 speaking sessions, live discussion panels, and a wealth of project management content. I still can't honestly believe we're here right now, just about to start the charity event that we've been planning and working hard on for the last few months. And for me personally, it's a dream come true. Since starting our company Jexo, Nikki, my co-founder, and I have been dreaming of putting together an impactful event like this one. As Jexo grew, we invested in growing our brand and voice in the Atlassian ecosystem and the wider project management world. Today, with this event, we use our platform for a good cause. We're running the first ever marathon of live streaming project management content over 72 hours and raising money for Malala Fund, a charity supporting girls' rights to shape their own future. I want to take advantage of this moment and give gratitude to all our event supporters for helping us make PM72 a reality. We have a community of amazing companies and people, and I was pleasantly surprised at the level of support we got since the early days when the event was still a concept, really. We had many of you make generous donations to Malala Fund, and you are the reason we managed to surpass $50,000 before even starting the event, which is crazy. So really bravo and kudos for making a difference with your contributions. But let's not forget the 50+ speakers who contributed with amazing content about scaled Agile, working with estimations, corporate planning, work management, and many, many more. The quality of content, along with everyone's desire to contribute, has been overwhelming. And on behalf of everyone at PM72 Summit, thank you for spending your time and energy in helping bring free quality project management content to the community. Much kudos goes out to the people in this room, our event partners, the teams at Resolution and All Street Solution. Thank you for helping us setting up this great space to stream from and putting in the grind to host the event with us. And we will be investing a lot of energy and effort over the next 72 hours, working overtime to make sure the event runs smoothly. I think it's pretty much safe to say that most of the PM72 staff will be powered by excitement and energy drinks over the next 3 days. We do have a lot of recorded talks being played over the stream, but we will be behind curtain handling all of the logistics. We also have live segments for the after parties, live discussion panels, and we'll also drop in periodically to chat with you, comment about talks, speakers, and much more. So make yourself comfortable and stick around because we have a brilliant event for you. But before that, here's my co-founder and lovely person, Nikki, to talk to you about what this is all about, helping others through charity.
But why did we decide to organize 72 hours fundraising live stream marathon? We simply wanted to prove that it doesn't matter how big or small you are, you can still make a difference. So we took on this challenge together with teams at Resolution and Old Street Solution. We decided to do a fundraising event for the Malala Fund charity because its cause resonates with our teams. We truly believe that everyone should have the opportunity to shape their own future. And one of the best ways to do that is through education. Malala Fund champions for every girl's right to 12 years of free quality education. They invest in local education activists in the parts of the world that need it most, and advocate holding leaders accountable and amplify girls' voices by sharing their stories. Our goal was to raise at least $30,000 for Malala Fund, but thanks to our partners and donors like MetaInf, TMNXT, Kreuzworker, Yasun, Cyber Media, K15T, and many more, we already exceeded this goal. However, we don't need to stop there. So if you would like to contribute with the donation to Malala Fund, you can head to the description of this stream where you can find the link for the fundraising page. Or you can get merch like this one, from shop.jexo.io. And all profits, of course, go to the Malala Fund charity as well. PM72 Summit is also an educational event full of talks and discussion panels about project management practices and innovative thinking, and brings awareness to what's possible with the Atlassian toolset in the project management space. You can expect some amazing speakers from companies like Atlassian, Accenture, Sneak, Appfire, Easy Agile, K15T, and many more. We are all so excited about PM72 Summit, and we are confident that as the Atlassian community, together we can make a difference.
At the beginning of our career, there wasn't much online education available. So we still started learning in training sessions on the job or from colleagues, and by making our own mistakes. That also meant reinventing the wheels many times over. Thankfully, that has changed nowadays. With the likes of LinkedIn Learning, YouTube, Udemy, and many others, you find a lot of content online. Both free and paid, both good and bad. At the same time, virtually all of us who you will see in this stream over the next 72 hours have benefited from these communities in many ways. This may start with open source software and libraries when we're creating our products, or best practices for marketing materials, or SEO communities when we're building a sales and marketing team. Down to the incredible Atlassian community, where many have been part, years of us, have built their whole business on it, based on it. So a community for us also means give and take. We have taken a plenty over the years, however, always giving back to when we could. Seeing new colleagues starting in project management or product management roles, we get to see firsthand where and on what they struggle, or where they need some coaching. This is why we are dedicated to PM72. We wanted to create a resource where great people can share their experience and knowledge. The sessions you will see are generally 20 to 40 minutes about topics that speakers are passionate about. They also tend to cover some areas which may be things you'll not learn in a project management course. For example, good communication, setting the right expectation, or how to structure a good documentation. Just to name a few. Some of these topics may only get mentioned passing during a project management training. However, these little things often come with experience, which makes a huge difference. Giving you a head start if you get them right, or they can have your project struggle if you don't. So this is a kind of experience exchange we feel it's still missing in the PM field. Hence we decided to go big and stream 72 hours of it. Also, we don't want to hide it. These three organization companies here are proud to be part of the Atlassian community. It's a great collaborative community with many exceptional people in it. We also see some fantastic users of the Atlassian tools that go way beyond IT and development. So we feel this is also a great opportunity to show how great project managers make use of modern state-of-the-art collaboration tools. No shout out to Excel, sorry.
So who is Jexo? Jexo is a passionate team of creatives and geeks that love to always create something new. We love to explore new work practices and help increase productivity. And our mission is to make project management fun and accessible to everyone. But on top of that, we also build apps for Atlassian Cloud that help you with work and project management in Jira, including planning, prioritization, risk management, and reporting. For example, our Jira app Swanly helps with planning and tracking work in Jira across teams and projects, or Foxly helping teams with decision-making and removing inefficient prioritization habits. Jexo was founded in 2018 and was bootstrapped for 2 years until we partnered up with The Solution, which helped us grow our team and expand our suite of project management apps in Atlassian. We also received funding from the Atlassian Ventures program to help us grow our educational content to where we are today. Jexo is a global team working fully remote. We are a team of 14 people, and almost every single one of us works in a different country, like UK, Brazil, Mexico, US, Canada, Ukraine, South Africa, Paraguay, and Spain. Although we all work remotely, we managed to keep our productivity to its highest. But to make sure we balance things out, we also started practicing 4 days work week. So if you want to learn more about productivity tips, remote work, 4 days work week, or our apps really, you can always chat to us on the PM72 after parties. And I hope that you will enjoy the PM72 Summit and learn something new. So Christian, would you like to tell us a little bit more about Resolution?
Absolutely. So we're Resolution and we create apps in the Atlassian ecosystem. We've been around for 22 years, so we don't quite count as your typical next-door startup anymore, I guess. Originally, we started with professional services around Cisco routing, switching, and security. And as part of that, we were involved in many cool projects around the world. But it also meant we started using the Atlassian toolset, meaning Jira and Confluence in particular. At the beginning, we put our internal processes on it, but over time, we ended up with a whole value chain. So essentially everything from quote to cash on Confluence and Jira. Also managing a lot of our customer projects on it. To achieve that, we had to do a lot of customization, integration, and automation work to overcome some of the functionality gaps there. So that obviously led quickly to the question, if we have the problem, do other people have the problem too? And as a result, we thought, that thought meant we decided to spend some more development time and work to turn some of our customizations into real apps and publish them on the Atlassian marketplace. So fast forward a few years, and we're now entirely focused on being a marketplace vendor. It's our purpose to extend the capabilities of the Atlassian platforms to fit the needs of our customers and users. We're not a huge company, it's only about 30 of us, but that's a size I really personally like. It's a small kick-ass team that knows each other well. And looking at our customer list, that both really humbles me and makes me incredibly proud when I see the great companies that trust our apps every day. But success in business depends on many factors, so the right people, the right idea, excellent execution, legendary support, just to name a few. But also great timing, and to be honest, a big portion of luck. For us, all of these things came together. It hasn't always been easy, life is never a smooth ride, and there will be difficult stretches in the future, no doubt. But it has been an amazing journey so far, and we're clearly part of the lucky ones. So PM72 is important for us in two ways. It is our idea of helping to create some luck and chances for people who have been less fortunate. By collecting donations for the Malala Fund and supporting the work they do, we want to make an impact to girls' lives around the world. But it's also our way to say thank you to you, to the IT and project management community. By sharing 72 hours of great content, I hope we can help you learn from other successes and failures and make a small impact to your journey as well. I'm very grateful to be part of this, so lean back, enjoy the show, and over to Björn to talk about Old Street Solutions.
Old Street Solutions has grown beyond London with teammates and customers worldwide. Old Street builds intuitive, fun and powerful apps that anyone can use to make Jira and Confluence easier and simpler. Our hugely popular app Custom Charts for Jira and Confluence reports gives everyone the power of dashboard reporting without the need of a training course. Just click and play to give everyone beautiful reports from their Jira data. External share and contract signatures for Jira and Confluence make it easy to securely share Confluence pages or Jira issues with external parties, and even get them signed off. We are involved with PM72 because we love Atlassian and project communities. And we love the opportunity to support the wonderful work of the Malala Fund. Don't miss a final PM72 talk today from our product manager Morgan, who will be talking about how important reporting is in good project management. To thank you for supporting PM72 and the Malala Fund, we will be giving away our apps for free to anyone that makes a donation to the charity.
Hey, it's Jen and Mel from Jexo's marketing team. We are so excited to have you join us for the first edition of the PM72 Summit. To help you get acquainted with what's in the store, we'll spend the next couple of minutes going over the details so you know what to expect. If you've never been part of a live stream event like this one, you are in for a treat. We are taking you on a 72-hour long journey around the world of project management, and we'll be streaming live from the studio in Berlin.
During the next 72 hours, we will have 60 awesome sessions featuring 53 speakers and 6 live discussion panels, so you definitely will take your project management skills to a new level.
You'll notice a screen pop up every now and then during the stream to announce the upcoming list of speakers. Don't worry about missing out on a session, given all of our talks will have a replay at some point during the next 3 days. Make sure to check out the event's complete schedule so you know what to expect and when. You can find the link for that in the description box.
Every talk is going to have a replay, so no worries because you won't miss anything. And about the talks, the one that I'm most excited about is the one from Jorgen Apellos called From Product Management to Customer Experience. Jorgen is well known in this space. He's the author of books like Management 2.0, How to Change the World, and Managing for Happiness, which showcases practical ideas to engage workers and delight clients. Jorgen's talk today will show you how to use customer experience as part of your product strategy, so I'm definitely interested in this one. Jen, what's the most you're interested about?
Oh, it's kind of a hard choice. The event is packed with so much good stuff, but if I had to pick one, I go for Marta's Pastor from Big Picture about how to effectively allocate workload on your team. And of course, the surprises on the coffee breaks. We made sure to include breaks, music you're gonna love, and some other surprises to learn and enjoy as you wait for the next session.
Let's not forget about the after parties. PM72 features 3 virtual after parties where you're gonna be able to get together with interesting people in the network, speakers and attendees, as well as to join speakers' Q&As.
We've created a virtual space for you to explore and meet people in. All you have to do is log in and get your conversations going. Apart from networking, you'll get to experience a whole new way of interacting. And who knows, this type of space could become the future of online networking, which means you will be one of the first people to ever experience that.
The after parties will be held during 3 consecutive days at the following hours. The first one will take place later today from 10:30 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. UTC. Then tomorrow, June 14th, the second, will run from 5 p.m. till 7 p.m. UTC. And finally, the last after party will be held on June 15th from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. UTC. You can also visit the links in the description box to get all the info you need to join the after parties when the time comes. Remember that there's always a team member in the entrance of a space welcoming and giving you info if you have any doubts on anything about the event.
Keep in mind that these after parties will be closed outside of the times Mel just mentioned. You will only be able to access them at the exact time they start. We are also going to be there with the speakers for the Q&A sessions, so we hope to see you there.
On a final note, we're super proud and thankful for the donations sent to Malala Fund by so many of you. If you haven't donated yet, you can go to the description box and into the link in the donation page. Another way you can support would be buying some swag from our PM72 shop. Find the link in the description box as well. We've got some really cool stuff, so don't be a stranger. And of course, all proceedings will go to Malala Fund.
Enjoy the next 72 hours and don't forget to follow us on Twitter for live updates.